Yeah.
Brock Purdy, perfect, literally, in this game. A lot of people, when they were on that 3-game losing streak, really just beating the drum. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. Brock Purdy, not the guy. Don't pay this guy. This guy's a fraud. Well, he came out and I don't know. How often are a quarterback perfect? I'll tell you when. The last time they had a perfect quarterback rating was Joe Montana.
Whoa.
I'm not saying he's Joe Montana, but I don't know. They've had Jimmy Garoppolo. They've had Colin Kaepernick. They've had Steve Young. They've had all these talented quarterbacks since then, and no one else has been perfect. Brock Purdy, he's a good quarterback. I know he was drafted last. I know that the scouts got it wrong, but he's a good quarterback. And if they lose again, please stop putting this Mr. Irrelevant nonsense out here. He's a formidable quarterback. He's a good quarterback. I know he has good weapons, but he also gets it to the guys who matter most. So credit to the 49ers for bouncing back and dominating the Bucs when it mattered most, and Brock Purdy playing an absolutely perfect game.
Yeah, Brock Purdy playing an absolutely perfect game. And then, please tell me all the quarterbacks who have stepped in for the San Francisco 49ers and have made this team as good as Brock Purdy has. They look better with Brock Purdy than they did with Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo got them to a Super Bowl, and then anytime the CJ Beathards of the world would step in, or any other backup quarterback they had play, did not look as good, even though you have the run game, you have George Kittle, you have Brendan Ayuk, you have Deebo Samuel. No one has been able to step up and step into that 49ers offense and make them look as good as Brock Purdy has. No one has had a perfect QBR. You know how hard that is to do? It's hard to do even in Madden. And then let alone doing that against a formidable Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense who did give their offense some trouble, but Brock Purdy was getting the ball to the right guys. He knows how to throw people open, knows how to see the field there. And then when you lose your best tackle, you lose your best wide receiver, it's like, sure, should Brock Purdy have stepped up and could he have played a little bit better? Yeah, I guess so, but he was still technically in his rookie year because he stepped into the 49ers offense in the middle of the season last year when Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo were ahead of him on the depth chart. All he did was take them to the conference championship. You have a chance to win that game if Brock Purdy doesn't go out. Then they don't have a quarterback on that team. So if it's so easy, why can't anyone just step into that offense and do it? Please tell me why. And then you look at his stats, really good, and he has his QBRs right up there with any of the other quarterbacks right now in football. So it's like, if he wasn't the last pick in draft, would we really be hammering down this Mr. Irrelevant tag? I don't think so.